Hi, Carol. I got one of these lights. Try to help me. How are you? Hi, Jen. I need help. I get confused by looking at the pattern for this. I finished round 3 and trying to start round 4. Yeah. Okay. Did it say for round 4 to start it with 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet in between the 2 double crochets from round 3? Because I did 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet in the round 3, but I'm not sure if that's right. Because then I saw 3 double crochets also in that space. So I'm not sure which one it goes. Samantha, hi. How are you? Yeah, I'm kind of confused by the directions. I'm glad you're doing well, Samantha. I think they all go in the same stitch, the first 3. So does round 4 start with 3 double crochets in the first space? For round 4, what is the first instructions? Is it 3 double crochets in the first chain space that you slip stitch into? Chain 1, front post double crochet, chain 1. Okay, I'm not at the front post double crochet yet, Carol. And can you show me? This is what I've got. Is that correct for the 3rd round? I've got 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet. Is that correct? I'm working on the Wild and Free top. Same thing I was working on this morning, Samantha. I'm okay. It's your chain 1 and then 2 double crochets all in. It's the same as you slip stitch into. Chain 1, 2 double crochets all in that same stitch. Yes, by JenIvy. Good for you, Samantha. I'm sure Tiffany will appreciate it. Show me one more time. I have to blow up my screen. Okay. I'm starting round 4. I did 2 double crochet, chain 2 or chain 3 and 2 double crochet. Is that correct? For the top of round 4. I announced. Yes, it wasn't me, unfortunately, Carol. I think you have an extra set of double crochets. Well, how many do I need in there for the round 4? After the first 3 stitches, you chain 1 and then, okay, so I do 3 stitches, 3 double crochets in that chain space between the double crochets. I'm having a hard time with this because it's finer yarn than I normally use. Okay, so I'm going to slip stitch in here. 1, 2, 3. That acts as the first one. So I do 3 double crochets in that chain space. Is that right, Carol? And then I chain 1 and I double crochet, front post double crochet in the front post double crochet. Is that correct? Let's see. I've got 3 double crochets in this first chain section, chain space here, and then a chain 1 and a front post double crochet. Is that correct? So then I chained 1, and then I do 3 double crochets in between the 2 double crochets from the previous round. Row 4, slip stitch in between your 2, then chain 3 and put 2 more. Thank you, Jen. That helped. So then I just continued this all the way around, right? Oops. Okay. I will continue that all the way around, and then I may need help with the next round when I get there. But until then, Just let me keep going. Thanks, Jen. I'm using a Hobie Sparkle yarn, Jen. And I started with the navy blue because navy blue looks good with my eyes. The next round is just the double crochet in each of the 3 double crochets. Chain 1, front post double crochet, chain 1. Thank you. It is nice and soft, but I'm not used to working with such a fine yarn. So it's kind of tricky for me. But I'm doing all right. How are you doing, Jen? Actually, this is the first time I've bought it. First time I've had it, so. It's beautiful and worth the hassle. I'm hoping so. Hope my top looks good as the one that that Angela made and had on her mannequin. I know it's different colors, but I hope it turns out just as good. I might have some trouble keeping my stitches even because of how fine the yarn is. Because it's a 2-weight. Yeah, Carol says, Jen, what are you working on? Jen says, the color makes the difference for me. What, because it's all blue? I know you like the blue. I tried starting it with this yarn also, the cotton collage. Oh yeah, yes, blue. Yeah, you're working on Liz's dress for Eileen. That's pretty. I'd like to make that one too. I've got too many wanna makes on my list. I wanted to do the sparkle because why not? Because I like the sparkles. To try to make a fancier go out top. Go out for the evening. Be all flashy and stuff. I'm thinking I'll enter them both in the county fair dress and my top. Awesome. That would be awesome. I got 6 more new subscribers today because of Ola Joe's live earlier today. I was so happy. Still a ways to go before I hit 500. Carol, how do you like working the top? Jen says, hi, Samantha. Thank you for your help, Jen. I really appreciate it. I don't know. Carol, are you still here? I'm loving it now that I'm about to be on the repeat. It's been a real struggle reading the pattern. Yeah. I got my neck light in the mail today. And the document camera, but it's got a charge.
You got to download the program. It doesn't have to charge.
Okay, I got to download the program. I thought I did, but I'm not sure if it did. What time do you think would be best for me to do a live? I don't want to be on at the same time as a big channel. Samantha says hit the thumbs up. But I think that everybody did hit the thumbs up already. Everyone that's talking anyway. Because there's only 3 of you talking. Showing between 5 and 8 people in here, 6 thumbs. So wait, I think I did one too many. Yeah. So I did 3 there. Chain 1. Front post double crochet. Chain 1. So it'll be quite a while before I get to the next round. But There really is not a good time. You just have to go on when it's good for you. So many do lives all the time, so it's hard to find a time that's free. I'm having a hard. Actually, I did go to StreamYard and used it for the very first time today, successfully, somewhat successfully. But nobody got notified that I was coming on in a short while. So that's something I need to work on some more to figure it out. Thank you. So I still need to figure out how to schedule a live so that people are notified before I go on. You have to schedule the live before it will send out notifications. I realize that, Jen. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. I did schedule my live, but it was only like 15 minutes before I went live. I think it would have been better had I scheduled it like before the 30 minutes, because I've seen it where it notifies that someone is going on 30 minutes before they actually do go on.
You should just put in your description on when you go live.
I couldn't do that.
Go live at 2 days, 3
Mhm.
days. Minus the devotional day.
Yeah.
Idea guy over here.
Yeah, my husband's the idea guy. He's giving me suggestions of how I can do it.
And they probably won't work. Idea guy, didn't say good idea guy.
Mm-hmm. Your own helper. There you go, your own helper. Talking about you.
I'm a little elf.
Ah,
Little elf and magic. Just call me Keebler.
hmm. He nicknamed himself Keebler Elf
Yeah. 'Cause I like cookies.
because he likes cookies. Maybe that's what I need to make, but I'm not doing it in this heat.
Would go up or wine.
I'll buy you cookies instead in this heat. I'm not turning on the oven for that long. Uh, that has nothing to do with your channel name. What doesn't have anything to do with my channel name? Jen? Okay, Carol. You go make your bed. Just to mess it up tonight when you go back to bed. It's been a cooler day today. I wish I had more days like it in the 70s. That sounds glorious. Yesterday we had days in the 80s and I was so happy. I cooked the meatloaf in the oven.
It's 95 right now.
But it's 95 right now. And it's only gonna get hotter till like Monday. Carol says, oh, it doesn't have any sheets on it. Okay, Carol. That's right. You said you washed the bedding today. So it's not ready for tonight yet. I'm getting it. Slow going, but I'm getting it. Hi, Liz. How are you? Hi, Susan. How are you? I started another thing. Liz says, hi, everyone in the chat. And Jen says, hi, Liz. Peppermint Stitches said, hi, Liz. Says, okay. Jen says, hi, Peppermint. Liz says, I am good, hon, and yourself? I'm doing pretty good. Getting help from Jen on the JenIvy Wild and Free top. I started the JenIvy top. Wild and Free is what it's called. Liz says, hi, Peppermint. And hi, my sweet Jen. How are you doing, Liz? I know you haven't slept well in a couple days. And I do want to make the dress that you made for Eileen, but now's not the time. Jen is blowing kisses at Liz. Looks like you're going to love it, Michelle. I bet I will. How far am I? I'm on the 4th round of the JenIvy top. And I'm making it with sparkly blue. I just put a video on how to do short for Eileen. Cool. Have you had a good night's sleep, Liz? Is that Hobie on? Yes, it is, Susan. Yeah, I like it. Goes like this. I'm starting with the dark blue, and actually this is teal right here, and the lighter teal, and then this is like a cornflower blue. It doesn't show it in the camera. It's much prettier in person. Liz, I can only do one at a time, Jen says. Last night you slept 3 hours. And I think you said that's enough for you, right? I don't understand it, Liz. I need at least 8 per night. It's beautiful, Michelle. I love it. Let me see up close how you're doing. Oh, Jen says she can only do one project at a time. Okay, this is what I've got done. I'm working on the 4th round. Yeah, I just can't stay asleep. Wow. That must be tough, Liz. Jen, you're going to love it. You can make them in one day. I'm not a fast crocheter, Liz. So it might take me a week or 2. Yeah, Jen says I'm too slow. Kind of like me with my coordination issues. Oh dear. Liz says, love you, my sweet Jen. Susan says, as they say, slow and steady wins the race.
Hi, Betty, how are you doing?
Oh,
We're doing well.
I'm gonna have to,
Yeah, it's 95 still.
I don't know how I'm gonna mute you.
Yeah, it's still kind of warm. Michelle's doing a live.
I got another
YouTube.
phone call on the phone, so I'll be back in a few minutes.
Yeah, it's kind of dry. It's hotter up. We thought it was going to rain this morning, but it just
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Michelle stopped her video. So here she is. Good talking to you.
Now I'm doing a video. Yeah. Yeah, I hope so. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. Uh, that's good. Through November. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I hope you sleep well. Okay, will do. Love you, Mom. Good night. Bye.
I think that was the first time you've ever rushed your mom on the phone, so you can get back to your life. Are you still
I didn't rush my mom.
sounded like it? It did sound like it. I could be wrong. Talking before.
You're wrong.
Okay.
Okay, link to the short. Susan asked, hi, Casey, how are you doing today?
Doing good, just feeling rushed.
Casey says he's doing good. I won't tell you the other part. Link to the shorts. Thank you, Liz. Thanks, Liz. I'll watch. What are you making, Liz? Says Susan. I think I'm putting them into the county fair, my top and the dress. Awesome. Liz says clothes cost so much now. So crochet short is cheap. I used one skein of yarn and that was clearance for $1.25. That's cool. Susan says, well, that would be good. What top and dress are you making? I missed that. Liz says, what dress, Jen? Your dress, Liz, for Eileen. Jen says, Liz. Oh, the dress I made, Jen. JenIvy top and Eileen dress. Yep. No, the dress I'm making. LOL. How cool, you let me know how it goes, says Liz. Susan says, Jen, what dress are you making? Eileen dress, where did you get that pattern? It's a tutorial by Liz. And she made it for her daughter, Eileen. Carol says, okay, I'm back. Jen says we have a great county fair. Susan asks, how far have you gotten? And she says, hi, Carol. Carol says, hi, Liz and Peppermint. Susan says, Michelle, how is your mom doing? She's good. She's tired. She's gonna get ready for bed and go to bed. Jen says the JenIvy top is done already, but the Eileen dress is Liz's daughter's pattern on Liz's channel. Liz made the dress for her daughter, and we get to make it because Liz has a tutorial for it, which is wonderful. Thank you, Liz. Here's the link to the dress. Liz put that down. Hi, Roberta. You're lurking tonight? You mean you're not going to be talking? Liz says, hi, Carol. Carol says, thanks, Liz. It's a beautiful dress. Now I have some little girls to make it for. Hopefully someday my kids will have kids. So, other than working on the JenIvy top, I didn't work on much else today. Susan says, oh, Liz, I just watched the little piece of it. That is the cutest dress. I put it in the fair too. How precious. You did a really good job on it. And it looks like your daughter loves it. It's such a pretty dress. Supposedly there's 13 people in here and 7 thumbs up. Sorry, popped up for a second, said Roberta. That's okay. Are you going to talk or are you just going to lurk? Are you done with the mermaid? Roberta? Brain dead. I'm on row 5 of the skirt part of the dress. That's awesome. You're done with all the mermaids. Good for you, Roberta. For now. Unless they sell really well, right? Liz says, thank you, Peppermint. And Peppermint says, hi, Roberta. This is what I've got of the JenIvy dress. Roberta says, mailed the gnomes out and started a martial dog. Interesting. Peppermint is Susan, right? Yes. Peppermint is Susan. Marshall from Paw Patrol. Cool. Loving it because it's part my pattern. Awesome. And Roberta says, hi, Susan. Yes, my beautiful Jen, says Liz. And Roberta says, hi, Jen. Working with a 2-weight yarn is a little challenging for me. Jen says, hi, Nat. Now I've got 14 people in here and 9 thumbs. I don't know what's going on. I hate that the numbers go up and down as much as they do. Roberta does not do wearables. She admires those who can. All right, Roberta. I hope it looks good though when it's done. I'm worried about my stitches not being even. Jen says you can do easy wearables if you want to try. I know you can do it because I said the same thing. And then I met Ivy. She taught me a lot. Awesome. And Susan says the only wearables I do is a shawl or a cardigan sweater. And Roberta says, you're in good hands again tonight, Michelle. I hit the like button and I'm on the way out. Okay. Well, thank you for coming in, Roberta. Hi, Shatika. How are you? God bless you. What are you working on? I'm getting help from Jen on the JenIvy top. I don't think that cardigans are easy, Jen says. And Susan says, I only wear dresses, so tops have to be buttoned down to put over the dress. Other than that, hats and gloves or mittens. Okay, typically when I make a cardigan, I knit it. Okay. I'm not that good at knitting, so. But I have made cardigans. I don't think they look that great, but, I made them. So. They're not as flattering as they show the model who's wearing it. Jen says I made the JenIvy top in an open format for my mom. She loves it. Awesome. And Susan says, bye, Roberta. Hi, Shatika. Harold says the video of the top in French shows it open in the front. Oh, okay. I'll have to check out that video. Jen, I do speak French and read French, but I've never read a pattern in French for crochet. So I'm unsure of that one. But yes, it is. Our pattern is just a bit different than hers. Okie dokie. One day during my lives, I had a lady in here who did speak French. And she told me I speak well in French. That was our inspiration. It's good to be inspired. Carol, what video is that? Can you send me the link? Yeah, if you can post the link in here, I'm sure I would love it too, Carol. Carol said she'll be right back. Jen says, I don't speak any other languages. English is hard enough. Yeah. If I didn't have two parents who speak French and we didn't live in Canada and I didn't have relatives in Canada, I probably wouldn't be know French like I do either. But I've got a lot of cousins in Canada, aunts and uncles too, but because my father is from Canada, Quebec. The top in French. Thank you, Carol. I'm gonna right click it and open in a new tab. So I'll check it out later. I probably won't be able to read it because I've never read a crochet pattern in French. But it's worth a try. Okay. Both my parents quit school in 11th grade, so no extra help there. And Peppermint says, oh my goodness, I absolutely love that top. I wonder how you could make it so that it opens in the front like that. Jen, do you have any ideas? Jen says, that's a tutorial, not a pattern. Oh, I didn't watch it. I just saw the opening picture. Jen says, yes, we talked about it on our live tutorial on IVB Creates channel. Hi, Kai. How are you? I've been lurking. I was playing Yarn Chicken on a blanket and lost. How sad. Let's see. That stinks that you lost. You might just have to go buy more, right? Do you remember what live that was, Jen, or when it was, so I can look it up? I'll go get the link, says Jen. One, two. That's a beautiful top you designed, Jen. Yes, it is. I'm making it in this color. And the colors in the camera don't do it justice. This is teal, darker teal, and a lighter teal, and an even lighter teal, and then it turns to cornflower blue in the middle. So this is what I'm using for that top. Susan says, you guys are always so helpful to me. I really appreciate it. Thanks a bunch, Jen. I'll watch that when I'm done here. Jen says, don't run away from it. Is 10 hours, but you can fast forward when you get comfortable with each row. Hi, Sue. How are you? Jen says, thank you, Kim. Hi. Who's Kim? Jen says, hi, Sue. Sue says, I'm feeling better. I'm glad. Glad you're doing better, Sue. Sorry, autocorrect, Kai. Okay. I think I am, well, not done with round 4 yet. Still on round 4, I should say. And it looks like I'll be on round 4. Oh, I'm almost done with round 4. It looks like 2, 3. Nope. 1, 2, 3. Now I got about halfway done with it. Kai says, hi, Sue, glad you're better. Peppermint Stitches says hi. Sue says, yeah, I wasn't feeling good for a few days because of my bipolar swing. Sue says, hi, Kai. Susan says, sorry to hear that, Sue. Are you doing better now? So this is what I've been working on today. I got a neck light in the mail today. Ordered it from Amazon. Carol says, Sue, I'm bipolar as well. Sue says, thank you, Susan. Yes, I feel better. And hopefully tomorrow I will feel better too. Excuse me. And Susan says, has praying hands. Have you used it yet, Michelle? Does it help? I've used it a little bit to make sure it lights up because we did charge it, but I haven't noticed yet. Hi, Carol. Yes, it's tough with these swings. Hopefully, I don't crash into depression. That would be so sad, Sue. So that's 2. One more in there. Oh, I want one of those neck lights. I hope it helps. I haven't really seen it help much yet. I try to keep the lights on in the house. Sue, you can always reach out to me. I have my email and my about page, Carol says. Susan says, Sue, I'll keep you in my prayers. Don't crash. Come here and hang out with us, and you won't crash, that is. Carol put her own link down so you can go check her out and get to her email address if you ever want to reach out to her. So chain 1, and I do 3 double crochets over here. Okay, thank you, Carol. Thank you, Susan. I'm subscribed to you, Carol. John Boy Crochet, hi. I thought I'd stop by to say hello and to see what y'all were crocheting. I'm working on the JenIvy top. John, welcome in. Hope you enjoy it here. So Sue says, hi, John. And John says, hi, Sue. Peppermint says, hi, John. John says, hi, Peppermint. And that's pretty. Thank you. And Peppermint Stitches says, John, what are you crocheting? I saw John Boy at Ola Joe's live. That's probably where he saw me first, too, and why he subscribed to me. Isn't that right, John? A shawl at the moment. Awesome. Carol says, hi, John. What are you working on? He just answered that, Carol. Susan says, oh, that's funny, John. I'm working on a shawl, too. What pattern are you using? And John says, yes. And Jen says, hi, John. Welcome in. And John says, hi to Jen. So I'm working on the JenIvy top and getting help from Jen, one of the creators of the top of the pattern. So I'm using a blue sparkly yarn. And the camera doesn't do it justice. This is actually teal, a dark teal and a lighter teal. And it goes into, this color looks about right on the camera, like a cornflower blue in the middle. I'm crocheting the Springtime Shawl by Jada and Stitches. Awesome. I haven't seen that one. I was following her tutorials for the Tunisian blocks, and I got disinterested because my blocks were turning out all different sizes. You don't know that one? She's in Canada, Susan. She's got a very good following. She's kind of up there along with Creative Grandma and Bag a Day almost. I'll have to go look that up, John. Her name is Jada in Stitches. In Stitches is one word. Jen says, Peppermint, did you get our JenIvy top pattern? Susan says, oh, yes, Jen, yes, I did. Thanks again for your help. Yeah, thank you, Jen. I appreciate your help. Normally, I don't have problems reading patterns. I need a top pattern with 3/4 sleeves and 3X, says Sue. Jen says, if you need any help with the open pattern, you can email me at JenIvy2022@gmail.com. Hey, Jen, you might want to erase that after a couple minutes so that it's not on here forever. Okay? Because I don't think it's good to have email addresses in the chat. Links are okay, but not email addresses. A tutorial would be awesome, said Sue. Peppermint Stitches says, okay, Jen, thank you so very much. Will you know how to do it as a cardigan style? That would be awesome. Jen says, but you read it out loud, so it's still there. Oops. Sorry. It's made the same way, but you stop and turn your work. I'm very happy to help where I can, though, says Jen. John says, it's pretty simple. That's what I like about it. What's pretty simple, John? The shawl you're making or the JenIvy top? Because I kind of normally don't have problems reading patterns or understanding patterns. But this one I needed Jen's help and Carol's help. The springtime shawl. Okay. Yeah, I like simple patterns. I also started making amigurumi stuffed animals. That's kind of hard. Peppermint Stitches says, Jen, this small I have, the email I have for you doesn't say 2022. So you want me to use the one that says 2022 at gmail.com, correct? And Sue says, Jen, did you design the JenIvy top? Jen says, yes, please. Oh, for about the email. And Lisa, hi. How are you, Lisa? That's great. Just stay on as long as you can. Glad to have you here. Yes, part of it, Sue, is mine, says Jen. Jen says, hi, Lisa. Lisa says, I am good. And Lisa says, hi, Jen. I just got this neck light in the mail today. We ordered it from Amazon. Not too sure about it yet. I tried lighting it up, and I'd have to look at it like this, because when it's just like this, it doesn't really help that much. I'd have to go like this to have it shine directly onto what I'm working on. Yeah, that one's nice and bright. Has 3 brightnesses, levels of brightness. Okay. Sue says, okay, thanks, Jen. Do you have any plans on winter items for women's tops or sweaters? Peppermint Stitches says, okay, Jen, will do. Thanks a bunch. Sue says, hi, Lisa. Lisa says, hey, Sue, how are you? Sue says, better, Lisa, thank you. Carol says, hi, Lisa. Lisa says, that's good to hear, Sue. Not as of yet, not sure what's next, says Jen. One. My right hand shakes. Takes me a long time to find to stick that needle. I've never made a sweater or anything like that. There's always a first. In one of my videos, I show off the first top I made, following a pattern by Crafty Yarn Owl with Darla. And I let her know that this is the first top pattern that I've found where that gave me the guts to make a clothing item other than a shawl or a hat, mittens, gloves, scarf. Lisa says, hi, Carol. Jen says, you are all welcome. Thank you for your interest in the top. It means a lot to both of us. The top is beautiful. I pretty much fell in love with it the first time I saw it on the hanger at My Precious Yarnery. Sue says, I looked at Darla's tutorials today. This tutorial she made 2 years ago. I believe in 2020. It's the summer, it's an easy summer top. She worked from side to side, from like the armpit of one arm to the armpit of the other arm, in long stripes, V stitches all the way, and did a neck opening in the middle. That's the first top I ever made. I don't think mine looked as good on me as it did on her. Hers looked on her, but it's my first top ever, so I was pleased with it. So, John Boy, I haven't seen you around it and texting or posting in quite a while. Are you still here? John Boy Crochet. I'll have to check out your channel, or if you've got a channel. Okay, yes, you're just listening. And you do have a channel. All right. I'll have to check you out later too. So where do you live, John? What state? We don't need to go into specifics. Thanks, Jen. I love to listen to interesting conversation. Are we interesting, John? I hope we can keep you interested. I'm still working on round 4, so because I'm a slow crocheter, especially when it comes to using small yarns like this. You live in Kentucky, just 20 minutes south of Cincinnati. Oh, wow. Liz says, hi, John. John says, yes, very interesting. I'm also here to learn more about handcraft of crochet. Hi, Liz, Crochet and More. Jen says, I'm north of you, John, about 4 hours. Susan says, Jen, I'm always looking for cardigan patterns that will fit over a dress. I prefer short sleeves or 3/4 sleeves. John asks, Toledo? Sue says, hi, Liz. Jen says, crochet is interesting to listen to and to converse in. Well, I kind of think so. Liz says, hi, Sue. Susan Peppermint says, and Catherine, did you, Jen, was perfect for me. I don't get it. Sorry. Jen says, close enough. Yes, John. Susan says, stupid spell check. I said the pattern you did, Jen, is perfect for me. Thank you very much for your help. Boy, auto spell check did a number on your comment. Okay. Jen says, please send pictures when you can, everyone. We love to see them. Okay, will do. It won't get done for quite some time. I'm only on round 4. Progress pics are welcome too. Okay. I'll see what I can do. I'm almost done with round 4. Because round 4 ends. Oh, here. Hey, thanks, John, said Jen. Carol says, Jen, how many rows did you do before the arms? Jen says, okay. After round 5, I'm gonna have to go. Okay. How many rows did you do before you got to the arms? Or under the arms? One. Carol, everyone's are different, but I'll count mine again because I forgot. Welcome, Miss Jen Reeves, says John. So, John, what do you crochet? I put my sleeves together in round 15, but don't forget I used a size 3 weight yarn too and a size 6 hook. Jen says be right back. John says last night I was thinking about doing a sweater for myself. Would y'all recommend a cotton yarn? Please advise. What thickness, John? Would you want a worsted weight or a lightweight or a bulky? If you're making it long sleeves, I would recommend a worsted weight or a bulky because it's warmer. Hi, Angelise. Good evening. A little bit of everything. Are you sure you want to use cotton? Cotton is cooler than wool or acrylic. I like cotton for summer garments. And I'll use acrylic for just about everything else. I've got some wool. I use that mainly for hats and winter wear. Maybe even slippers. And I use 5 and 6 weights for hats and scarves, stuff for the winter. I'll even use 5 and 6 for slippers. Okay, he says. Bulky, I'll remember that. Thank you. That's a 5. You can also use a 6, but that's really bulky. That would be super warm, and I think that's great for hats. For like the kind of hats that are fit tightly on your head to keep your ears warm. I ordered some crochet sock yarn. I found a sock crochet pattern. Awesome. That's great. I hope it works out for you. I'd love to see your crocheted socks, Sue. If you could post them on the Facebook page. That's another thing, John. If you belong to my channel, I have a link in the description box for a Facebook page that is just for my crochet group here on YouTube. My channel, my subscribers, to post pictures of what they've made. Because I'd like to see what you've made, and I don't have a community tab yet. So if you ask to join, as long as I know you're subscribed here, I will accept you into that group. I will friend you or accept your friend request, however you want to put it. So you could post pictures of what you make. Okay. Oh, that reminds me. I want to post things I've made on your Facebook, Michelle. Thank you. I'd appreciate that, Sue. John says, gotta run for now. It was nice meeting y'all. I'll be checking my notifications for all your videos and live events. Good night. I normally don't schedule my lives because I don't know how. But you'll see when I am live. Okay, good night, John. Have a good night. Jen is back. Good night, John. Welcome back, Jen, according to Sue. Let's see. I need one more double crochet here. Chain 1. Front post double crochet. Chain 1. 3 double crochet. 1. 2. 3. Chain 1. Front post. Chain 1. 1. 2. 3. Chain 1. Top post, chain 1. I'm almost there. Got this much more. Till the end of round 4. Woohoo! 2, 3, chain 1, front post, chain 1, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, front post double, chain 1, try that again. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, front post, chain 1, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, front post double, chain 1, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, Jen. I just attached to the third chain of the beginning chain 3. Now what do I do for round 5? Give me a minute to type it in. Okay. Okay. It looks like chain one. Oh, this one's easy. I don't think I need help with this row. Yeah, I don't think I need help with this row. Double crochet in all three and chain one from post double and chain one. Will not ever change. Okay. I got it. Thank you, Jen. So I'm gonna double crochet in the three, chain one, front post double and chain one. All right. I got it. Thanks. This row was easy to understand in the directions. So thank you, Jen. And then I front post. Chain one. This is gonna be such an awesome top. I hope it will look good on me. Oh, I love it already. Nice blue sparkly. It's gonna be beautiful. Thanks, Jen. Jen says for row 6, you slip stitch into the top of chain 3, then slip stitch over to the second stitch and chain 6 and double crochet in same. Sorry, my eyes are playing tricks on me. Same middle stitch. Okay, so I'll get to the middle one, the second of the 3, and chain 6 and double crochet in the same chain. And then how do I get from, and then I do a single crochet from post double and a single crochet. Is that it? It's that simple. This is the section that you will always increase in. Okay, thank you. Thanks for your help, Jen. No, not single crochet. It's a chain 1, then from post double crochet and chain 1. That's what I meant. Sorry, I'm getting tired. That's what I meant. And then I guess I will go right into the slip stitch in the chain 6 or the second double crochet of the 3. Yeah, I heard, Jen, that you went home and they called you right back. Wow. So where do you work, Jen? Double crochet and chain 3 and double crochet in the same middle stitch. Okay. All right. Double crochet, chain 3, double crochet. But the first one is a chain 6 to make up for the first double. Okay. Well, I won't get there anytime soon, so hopefully I'll get to it tomorrow, though, because I'm just starting round 5. I work at a local dealership. I drive cars that they buy at auctions. Awesome. That's cool. So I'm using a 4mm crochet hook with a 2-weight yarn. Is that good? Do you have a 3/4 sleeve pattern? Asks Sue. Jen says, right, but I'm gonna go so at least you will have it to look back on to keep on going. You might want to take pictures of these steps to refer back to when you leave your live. I'll just come back to my live. Thank you. Yes, that's great. Okay, Sue wants to know if you have a pattern for a 3/4 inch sleeve. Sue, you can make these sleeves as long as you want. Awesome. Proposed double crochet. One. Okay, thank you. I will watch your tutorial, Jen. All right. I believe it's on Ivy's channel. But I'm not positive. Okay. I appreciate your help, Jen. So chain one, I did the chain one. Front post double crochet. Chain one. Okay. You will lose your chat for a bit, like 24 hours, till YouTube gets it all situated, I think. That's okay, it won't take me that long. Oh, what is Ivy's channel? Ivy B Creates is her channel name. Thanks, Sue, said Jen. Jen says, I'll go get her link. Be right back. Sue says, I threw yarn in your window, Jen. And Sue says, thank you, Jen. It's getting there. I got a long ways to go, but it's getting there. IVB Creates, his link is there. Cool. Thank you, Jen. All right. Well, we've been on for over 2 hours now. And if we're going to be the only ones talking as the three of us, I think we better head out. I've got some looking at different links before I go to bed. I'm using a 2-weight, a Hobie. I forget what kind of yarn this is, but it's one of their cakes of cotton, 1,000 yards, or no, 1,000 meters, 1,093 yards. Thank you all so much. I'm gonna go. I'm very tired. Me too. Keep on going, Michelle. You are doing great. Okay, thank you. I am not positive. All I know is there's no black because I don't like the black on my yarns. I special ordered my yarns because I don't like, they always have the black on the outside for the ones in the grab bags or whatever. So I didn't order those. But this is mine. It's navy blue or royal blue or whatever kind of blue it is on the outside. And it's all sparkly. Well, good night, everyone. It could be salt and cotton. I'm not positive. Good night, Jen. Good night, Sue. And whoever else is lurking on the channel. Good night, everyone. I hope you all have a good night's sleep. Did you put it over your head to make sure it fits? Yes, I did. Yep. All right. Well, thank you again, Jen, for all your help. And I'll be questioning you again at a later time when I have more questions about the pattern. Oh, there you are, Carol. Good night. Did you get your bed made? We're going to get going, Carol. It's kind of late. Cotton King by Hobie. Thank you, Peppermint Stitches. Welcome anytime, but maybe an email in case I can't make your live. Okay. I've got your pattern printed out and saved on my computer, so I'm hoping I can figure the rest out on my own, but if not, I'll be talking to you. Thanks a lot. I noticed you've been lurking, Carol. Have a good night, everyone. Carol, good night. Take care, sleep well. Hi, Bren. Getting ready to go, Bren. I've been on over 2 hours already. So it's time for me to go tonight. But hopefully we can talk to you tomorrow, okay? Thank you very much, Jen, for your help. It's greatly appreciated. You too, Bren. Have a good night. We'll talk to you later.